Motivational quotes about winning. 1. You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Zig Ziglar. 2. One thing's for sure, if you don't play, you don't win. Kylie Francis. 3. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Vince Lombardi. 4. Talent wins games, but teamwork wins championships. Michael Jordan. 5. When I win and when I lose, I take ownership of it, because I really am in charge of what I do. Nicki Minaj. 6. A champion is afraid of losing. Everyone else is afraid of winning. Billie Jean King. 7. Competing at the highest level is not about winning. It's about preparation, courage, understanding, nurturing your people, and heart. Winning is the result. Joe Torre. 8. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Nelson Mandela. 9. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. Mike Murdoch. 10. Losers quit when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. Robert T. Kiyosaki. Motivator quotes. 1. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. 2. Words can inspire, thoughts can provoke, but only action truly brings you closer to your dreams. Brad Sugars. 3. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Unknown. 4. Don't tell people about your dreams. Show them your dreams. Unknown. 5. Revenge is a powerful motivator. Marcus Luttrell. 6. Motivation may be what starts you off, but it's habit that keeps you going back for more. Mia Yamanouchi. 7. I will not erase all my hard work this week because it's the weekend. Unknown. 8. It might not be easy, but it'll be worth it. Unknown. 9. Make your fear of losing your greatest motivator. Unknown. 10. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to be disciplined. Unknown. 11. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Stephen Covey. How to motivate yourself. 3 simple tricks. 1. Create a positive environment. Music can be as powerful a motivator as motivational quotes. Each morning when you wake up, play a few pump-up songs before you start your day to get you going. You can listen to productivity music on Spotify to help you get going. By getting in the right mindset, you can inch closer to motivating yourself. When I want to get in the zone, I listen to Time by Hans Zimmer, which has no lyrics but has an intensity that helps me focus. If I'm feeling like I'm in a rut, motivational songs like You're a Superstar by Love Incorporated pick me up. 2. Celebrate your small wins. When you think of your big goal, sometimes you start feeling overwhelmed. Why? Because big goals don't get achieved right away. Instead, create mini goals to help excite you along the way. This way, you can be more goal-oriented and build a habit of being more effective. Celebrating your small wins will help you stay motivated through your journey. Plus, celebrating is always super fun. Maybe you break your goal down to 10 small-sized goals with tasks that get you on track to achieve them. For each of the 10 goals, you can add a small celebration. Maybe a glass of champagne for one or a dessert with a sparkler on top for another. Don't forget to check out some of our motivational quotes about success. 3. Surround yourself with motivated people. American entrepreneur John Rohn once said, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Whether or not that's true is debatable. The reality is being around the right kind of people can only help you grow. If you're surrounded by those who love your ambition, you'll be more ambitious and achieve more. If you're surrounded by loved ones who tell you your goals are stupid and tell you to change them, use that as motivation to prove them wrong. Be around those who help you feel comfortable being the ambitious, go-getter you are, so you can become the successful person you're meant to be. Motivational quotes for entrepreneurs. 1. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. 2. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. 3. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan. 4. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. Mary Kay Ash. 5. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. 6. Only the paranoid survive. Andy Grove. 7. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. Babe Ruth. 8. I wake up every morning and think to myself, how far can I push this company in the next 24 hours? Leah Busk. 9. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. Michelle Ruiz. 10. We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Ariana Huffington. 11. Write it. Shoot it. Publish it. Crochet it. Saute it. Whatever. Make. Joss Whedon. Motivational quote of the day. 1. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be heard, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. William W. Perky. 2. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Neil Gaiman. 3. Everything you can imagine is real. Pablo Picasso. 4. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Helen Keller. 5. Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. 6. It's no use going back to yesterday, because I was a different person then. Lewis Carroll. 7. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences, stupid people already have all the answers. Socrates. 8. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Eleanor Roosevelt. 9. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama 14. 10. Whatever you are, be a good one. Abraham Lincoln. Quote of the day. 1. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's what you're made of, not the circumstances. Unknown. 2. If we have the attitude that it's going to be a great day, it usually is. Catherine Pulsifier. 3. You can either experience the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Unknown. 4. Impossible is just an opinion. Paulo Coelho. 5. Your passion is waiting for your courage to catch up. Isabel LaFleche. 6. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can make that happen, you can make anything happen. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 7. If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it. Elon Musk. 8. Hold the vision, trust the process. Unknown. 9. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. 10. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or full miss the point. The glass is refillable. Unknown. Quote of the day. 1. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's what you're made of, not the circumstances. Unknown. 2. If we have the attitude that it's going to be a great day, it usually is. Catherine Pulsifier. 3. You can either experience the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The choice is yours. Unknown. 4. Impossible is just an opinion. Paulo Coelho. 5. Your passion is waiting for your courage to catch up. Isabel LaFleche. 6. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can make that happen, you can make anything happen. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 7. If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it. Elon Musk. 8. Hold the vision, trust the process. Unknown. 9. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. 10. People who wonder if the glass is half empty or full miss the point. The glass is refillable. Unknown. Monday motivational quotes. 1. One day or day one. You decide. Unknown. 2. It's Monday. Time to motivate and make dreams and goals happen. Let's go. Heather Stillifson. 3. It was a Monday and they walked on a tightrope to the sun. Marcus Zusak. 4. Goodbye, Blue Monday. Kurt Vonnegut. 5. So, Monday. We meet again. We will never be friends, but maybe we can move past our mutual enmity toward a more positive partnership. Julio Lexi Janau. 6. When life gives you Monday, dip it in glitter and sparkle all day. Ella Woodward. 7. Monday say Monday. Unknown. 8. All Motivation Mondays need are a little more coffee and a lot more mascara. Unknown. 9. I'm alive, motivated and ready to slay the day. #Monslay. Unknown.
Friday motivational quotes. 1. Oh, it's Friday again. Share the love that was missing during the week. In a worthy moment of peace and bliss. S. Osade. 2. Friday sees more smiles than any other day of the workweek. Kate Summers. 3. Every Friday, I like to high-five myself for getting through another week on little more than caffeine, willpower, and inappropriate humor. Nanea Hoffman. 4. When you leave work on Friday, leave work. Don't let technology follow you throughout your weekend, answering text messages and emails. Take a break. You will be more refreshed to begin the work week if you have had a break. Catherine Pulsifer. 5. Make Friday a day to celebrate work well done that you can be proud of, knowing that you just didn't put in time to the next paycheck. Byron Pulsifer. 6. I challenge you to let every day be a Friday. Permit yourself to be happy every day. Joel Osteen. 7. This Friday, finish your work and be done. Look forward to the weekend and have some fun. Kate Summers. 8. Fridays are the hardest in some ways, you're so close to freedom. Lauren Oliver. 9. It's Friday morning, mankind. Good vibe, don't frown and let the monster see you smile. Naps Cherub Palazzo. 10. Don't worry about letting the dogs out. It's Friday. Let them have a great weekend, too. Anthony T. Hinks. Hustle motivational quotes. 1. No one is to blame for your future situation but yourself. If you want to be successful, then become successful. Jamin Shah. 2. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Abraham Lincoln. 3. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. Thomas Edison. 4. Every successful person in the world is a hustler one way or another. We all hustle to get where we need to be. Only a fool would sit around and wait on another man to feed him. Kwan. 5. Invest in your dreams. Grind now. Shine later. Unknown. 6. Hustlers don't sleep, they nap. Unknown. 7. Greatness only comes before hustle in the dictionary. Ross Simmons. 8. Without hustle, talent will only carry you so far. Gary Vaynerchuk. 9. Work like there is someone working 24 hours a day to take it away from you. Mark Cuban. 10. Hustle in silence and let your success make the noise. Unknown. Motivational quotes for employees. 1. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. 2. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat. Just get on. Sheryl Sandberg. 3. I always did something I was a little not ready to do. I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of, wow, I'm not really sure I can do this, and you push through those moments, that's when you have a breakthrough. Marissa Meyer. 4. If you hear a voice within you say, you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Vincent van Gogh. 5. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank. 6. Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. Michael Jordan. 7. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. 8. If you hire people just because they can do a job, they'll work for your money. But if you hire people who believe what you believe, they'll work for you with blood and sweat and tears. Simon Sinek. 9. Very often, a change of self is needed more than a change of scene. A.C. Benson. 10. Leaders can let you fail and yet not let you be a failure. Stanley McChrystal. 11. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Lou Holtz. Super motivational quotes. 1. The hard days are what make you stronger. Ali Raisman. 2. If you believe it'll work out, you'll see opportunities. If you don't believe it'll work out, you'll see obstacles. Wayne Dyer. 3. Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt. 4. You can waste your lives drawing lines. Or you can live your life crossing them. Shonda Rhimes. 5. You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. George Lorimer. 6. I now tried a new hypothesis. It was possible that I was more in charge of my happiness than I was allowing myself to be. Michelle Obama. 7. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Mahatma Gandhi. 8. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Kurt Cobain. 9. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Roy T. Bennett. 10. Work hard in silence, let your success be the noise. Frank Ocean. Motivational quotes for work. 1. Don't say you don't have enough time. You have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to Helen Keller, Pasteur, Michelangelo, Mother Teresa, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Jefferson, and Albert Einstein. H. Jackson Brown Jr. 2. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Tim Notka. 3. If everything seems to be under control, you're not going fast enough. Mario Andretti. 4. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison. 5. The only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Jimmy Johnson. 6. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. Oscar Wilde. 7. Unsuccessful people make their decisions based on their current situations. Successful people make their decisions based on where they want to be. Benjamin Hardy. 8. Never stop doing your best just because someone doesn't give you credit. Kamari aka Lyrical. 9. Work hard for what you want because it won't come to you without a fight. You have to be strong and courageous and know that you can do anything you put your mind to. If somebody puts you down or criticizes you, just keep on believing in yourself and turn it into something positive. Leah LaBelle. Quote of the day for work. 1. The miracle is not that we do this work, but that we are happy to do it. Mother Teresa. 2. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Earl Nightingale. 3. If you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something that is massive. Kenneth Goldsmith. 4. The big secret in life is that there is no secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. Oprah Winfrey. 5. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Napoleon Hill. 6. Never allow a person to tell you no who doesn't have the power to say yes. Eleanor Roosevelt. 7. At any given moment you have the power to say, this is not how the story is going to end. Unknown. 8. Amateurs sit around and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work. Stephen King. 9. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Steve Jobs. 10. Nothing will work unless you do. Maya Angelou. Encouraging quotes to motivate you. 1. Sometimes when you're in a dark place you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. Christine Kane. 2. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Unknown. 3. Whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, just remember how far you have come. Unknown. 4. Everyone has inside them a piece of good news. The good news is you don't know how great you can be. How much you can love. what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. And Frank. 5. Don't quit yet. The worst moments are usually followed by the most beautiful silver linings. You have to stay strong, remember to keep your head up and remain hopeful. Unknown. 6. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters, one represents danger and the other represents opportunity. John F. Kennedy. 7. Good. Better. Best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Saint Jerome. 8. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. 9. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. Short motivational quotes. 1. Dreams don't work unless you do. John C. Maxwell. 2. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded there. Dr. Wayne D. Dyer. 3. Keep your face always toward the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman. 4. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. Lionel from the movie Made in Manhattan. 5. HOP equals hold on. Pain ends. 6. Make each day your masterpiece. John Wooden. 7. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Confucius. 8. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. 9. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. Helen Keller. 10. Begin anywhere. John Page. Motivational quotes for success. 1. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Pele. 2. Would you like me to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. You are thinking of failure as the enemy of success. But it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it, so go ahead and make mistakes. Make all you can. Because remember, that's where you will find success. Thomas J. Watson. 3. Every champion was once a contender that didn't give up. Gabby Douglas. 4. To be a champion, I think you have to see the big picture. It's not about winning and losing, it's about everyday hard work and about thriving on a challenge. It's about embracing the pain that you'll experience at the end of a race and not being afraid. I think people think too hard and get afraid of a certain challenge. Summer Sanders. 5. Don't dream about success. Get out there and work for it. 6. The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. Warren Buffett. 7. You can cry, scream, and bang your head in frustration, but keep pushing forward. It's worth it. 8. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Muhammad Ali. 9. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Chris Mercer. 10. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Maya Angelou. Motivational quotes for life. 1. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. Katharine Hepburn. 2. You were born to be a player. You were meant to be here. This moment is yours. Garth Brooks. 3. Life is not what you alone make it. Life is the input of everyone who touched your life and every experience that entered it. We are all part of one another. Yuri Kachiyama. 4. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang out. Abraham Lincoln. 5. Never regret anything that made you smile. Mark Twain. 6. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. 7. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Buddha. 8. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassam. 9. I never lose. Either I win or learn. Nelson Mandela. 10. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. Ken Poirot. 11. Getting over a painful experience is much like crossing the monkey bars. You have to let go at some point in order to move forward. C.S. Lewis. Business motivational quotes. 1. Focus on being productive instead of busy. Tim Ferriss. 2. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Martin Luther King Jr. 3. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but a good amount of it actually is. Unknown. 4. When someone says you can't do it twice and take pictures. 5. I didn't get there by wishing for it, but by working for it. Estee Lauder. 6. She remembered who she was, and the game changed. Layla Delia. 7. If you're too comfortable, it's time to move on. Terrified of what's next. You're on the right track. Susan Failson. 8. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Helen Keller. 9. Sunshine all the time makes a desert. Arabic proverb. 10. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Frank Sinatra. General motivational quotes. 1. You're so much stronger than your excuses. Unknown. 2. Don't compare yourself to others. Be like the sun and the moon and shine when it's your time. Unknown. 3. Don't tell everyone your plans. Instead, show them your results. Unknown. 4. I choose to make the rest of my life the best of my life. Louise Hay. 5. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Maya Angelou. 6. Be so good they can't ignore you. Steve Martin. 7. Take criticism seriously, but not personally. If there is truth or merit in the criticism, try to learn from it. Otherwise, let it roll right off you. Hillary Clinton. 8. This is a reminder to you to create your own rulebook and live your life the way you want it. 3 sevens. 9. If you don't get out of the box you've been raised in, you won't understand how much bigger the world is. Angelina Jolie.
Mark Twain. It's much easier to apologize than it is to get permission. Grace Hopper. 8. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took an excuse. Florence Nightingale. 9. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. 10. A surplus of effort could overcome a deficit of confidence. Sonia Sotomayor. Motivational quotes from books. 1. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. 2. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. Marianne Williamson, A Return to Love, Reflections on the Principles of A Course in Miracles. 3. Don't think or judge, just listen. Sarah Dessen, Just Listen. 4. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Maya Angelou, Letter to My Daughter. 5. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr., A Testament of Hope, The Essential Writings and Speeches. 6. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own. And you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. Dr. Seuss, Oh, the places you'll go. 7. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. 8. There is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. J.R.R. Tolkien, The Two Towers. 9. Learn to light a candle in the darkest moments of someone's life. Be the light that helps others see. It is what gives life its deepest significance. Roy T. Bennett, The Light in the Heart. 10. Atticus, He Was Real Nice. Most people are, Scout, when you finally see them. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. Motivational quotes from movies. 1. Oh yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. The Lion King. 2. We're on the brink of adventure, children. Don't spoil it with questions. Mary Poppins. 3. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 4. I just want to let them know that they didn't break me. Pretty in Pink. 5. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. The Godfather. 6. No one has ever made a difference by being like everyone else. The Greatest Showman. 7. Spend a little more time trying to do something with yourself and a little less time trying to impress people. The Breakfast Club. 8. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Pirates of the Caribbean. 9. Remember you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. 10. You'll have bad times, but it'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to. Good Will Hunting. Motivational song lyrics. 1. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance, Lee and Womack. 2. Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die. You've gotta get up and try. Try. Pink. 3. Life's a game made for everyone and love is the prize. Wake me up, Avicii. 4. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a life for me and I'm feeling good. Feeling good, Michael Bublé. 5. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Unwritten, Natasha Bedingfield. 6. It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. It's my life, Bon Jovi. 7. I could build a castle out of all the bricks they threw at me. New Romantics, Taylor Swift. 8. 'Cause the grass is greener under me, bright as Technicolor. I can tell that you can see. Sorry Not Sorry, Demi Lovato. 9. Everyday women and men become legends. Glory, John Legend and Common. Motivational quotes for women. 1. On my own I will just create, and if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I'll just create something else. I don't have any limitations on what I think I could do or be. Oprah Winfrey. 2. We realize the importance of our voices only when we are silenced. Malala Yousafzai. 3. We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Ariana Huffington. 4. Don't compromise yourself. You're all you've got. Janis Joplin. 5. When something I can't control happens, I ask myself, where's the hidden gift? Where's the positive in this? Sarah Blakely. 6. Doubt is a killer. You just have to know who you are and what you stand for. Jennifer Lopez. 7. Be a first-rate version of yourself, not a second-rate version of someone else. Judy Garland. 8. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. Eleanor Roosevelt. 9. I was smart enough to go through any door that opened. Joan Rivers. 10. Done is better than perfect. Sheryl Sandberg. Motivational quotes for men. 1. If your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. Richard Branson. 2. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. Ken Poirot. 3. What hurts you blesses you. Rumi. 4. Nothing is stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself. Unknown. 5. I always thought it was me against the world, and then one day I realized it's just me against me. Kendrick Lamar. 6. A man is not finished when he is defeated. He is finished when he quits. Richard Nixon. 7. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. Paulo Coelho. 8. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. Dhirubhai Ambani. 9. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Bruce Lee. 10. What's right is what's left if you do everything else wrong. Robin Williams. Motivational quotes for kids. 1. Be a Fruit Loop in a world of Cheerios. Unknown. 2. Dream beautiful dreams, and then work to make those dreams come true. Spencer W. Kimball. 3. Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. 4. Believe you can and you will. Unknown. 5. Do the right thing even when no one is looking. Unknown. 6. Make today the day you learn something new. Unknown. 7. Be silly, be honest, be kind. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 8. If you think someone could use a friend, be one. Unknown. 9. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. 10. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Unknown. Best motivational quotes. 1. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. 2. Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then succeed on purpose. G.K. Nielsen. 3. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. 4. You can't have $1 million dream on a minimum wage work ethic. Unknown. 5. You must do the kind of things you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. 6. It's not what you do once in a while. It's what you do day in and day out that makes the difference. Jenny Craig. 7. Falling down is how we grow. Staying down is how we die. Brian Vasili. 8. Wealth isn't about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. Chris Rock. 9. There may be people that have more talent than you, but there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you. Derek Jeter. Funny motivational quotes. 1. Always be careful when you follow the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. Unknown. 2. Never let anyone treat you like your regular glue. You're glitter glue. 3. If you fall, I'll be there. 4. When plan A doesn't work, don't worry. You still have 25 more letters to go through. Unknown. 5. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Dalai Lama. 6. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving isn't for you. Stephen Wright. 7. A diamond is merely a lump of coal that did well under pressure. Unknown. 8. I find television very educational. Every time someone turns it on, I go in the other room and read a book. Groucho Marx. 9. Opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. Kyle Chandler. 10. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas A. Edison. Deep meaning motivational quotes. 1. You could rattle the stars, she whispered. You could do anything, if only you dared. And deep down, you know it, too. That's what scares you most. Sarah J. Maas. 2. It is only when we take chances when our lives improve. The initial and the most difficult risk that we need to take is to become honest. Walter Anderson. 3. The adventure of life is to learn. The purpose of life is to grow. The nature of life is to change. The challenge of life is to overcome. The essence of life is to care. The opportunity of life is to serve. The secret of life is to dare. The spice of life is to befriend. The beauty of life is to give. William Arthur Ward. 4. When you know your worth, no one can make you feel worthless. Unknown. 5. If you've never eaten while crying, you don't know what life tastes like. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 6. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Mother Teresa. 7. Once you do know what the question actually is, you'll know what the answer means. Douglas Adams. 8. The two most important days in your life are the day you're born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. 9. Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to know. Pema Chodron. 10. We can see through others only when we can see through ourselves. Bruce Lee. Motivational quotes for starting a new year. 1. I choose to make the rest of my life the best of my life. Louise Hay. 2. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. Michael Jordan. 3. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Dolly Parton. 4. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Coco Chanel. 5. Doubt is a killer. You just have to know who you are and what you stand for. Jennifer Lopez. 6. No one changes the world who isn't obsessed. Billie Jean King. 7. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Jane Goodall. 8. You'll never get bored when you try something new. There's really no limit to what you can do. Dr. Seuss. 9. People's passion and desire for authenticity is strong. Constance Wu. 10. I learned a long time ago that there is something worse than missing the goal, and that's not pulling the trigger. Mia Hamm. Positive quotes for office. 1. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. JLM Rohn. 2. Be an encourager. When you encourage others, you boost their self-esteem, enhance their self-confidence, make them work harder, lift their spirits, and make them successful in their endeavors. Encouragement goes straight to the heart and is always available. Be an encourager. Always. Roy T. Bennett. 3. Remember, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Louise L. Hay. 4. Work hard and don't give up hope. Be open to criticism and keep learning. Surround yourself with happy, warm, and genuine people. Tena Dese. 5. Stay true to yourself, yet always be open to learn. Work hard and never give up on your dreams, even when nobody else believes they can come true but you. These are not cliches, but real tools you need no matter what you do in life to stay focused on your path. Philip Sweet. 6. You can control 2 things: your work ethic and your attitude about anything. Ali Krieger. 7. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. Dwayne Johnson. 8. 1. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. 2. Never give up work. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. 3. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. Stephen Hawking. 9. Some women choose to follow men, and some women choose to follow their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, remember that your career will never wake up and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. Lady Gaga. 10. Read, read, read. Read everything, trash, classics, good and bad, and see how they do it. Just like a carpenter who works as an apprentice and studies the master. Read. You'll absorb it. Then write. If it's good, you'll find out. If it's not, throw it out of the window. William Faulkner. motivation. Your failure unmarks the people around you. Fear of failure is much worse than failure itself. Before you do, observe first. Be the sun of your solar system. Never ever pursue someone else's dream. Unless you participate, you cannot win. Never allow the same flame burn you twice. One who has fear of falling can never fly. The sky has no limitations, and so have you. Do not let opinion of others run over your enthusiasm. Stop! I heard from the man who never quits. Then I realized it was for the laziness inside him. A knife cuts through only when it is sharp. So remember to stay sharp. A nail penetrates the wall only when the force of the hammer hits it. Don't depend on external force. Don't be a nail. Be yourself and develop your own internal force to penetrate through anything that comes your way. To lift heavy weight, first you need is to lift up your strength. Don't be idle when fear runs through your veins. Take action to see it result in achievement. Life does not give you anything. In fact, it does not even give you a lemon. You either have to pluck it off a tree or buy it from a shop. So stop being dependable. Give in hope before you give up your confidence so that you will have hope of getting your confidence back. If you dream of success, make sure you are awake. Challenging risks will make you crave for more success. An enthusiastic person will take failure as courage and will to succeed. One who is dead cannot take risk of dying. Procrastination leads to postponement of your success. Nothing is permanent in this world, not even your failure. Failures are nothing but stepping stones to your success. Always push yourself a little and watch your potential rise. You can always make things better. All it takes is innovation. Be the person for yourself, one who you can always look up to. You cannot do something creative if you do not enjoy uncertainty. You just need to start your quest and see how things fall into place. In the world full of darkness, always be the ray of hope for yourself. Do not stop doing it until good becomes better and better becomes best. Stop living in the imprisonment of your fears. Break free and fly high. Ignorance is bliss, but not when you are unaware of your true potential. You have no idea how easy it was for you to do until you dare to do it. Fear of failure is what stops you from experiencing failure or success. It is never about how behind you are, it is always about how far you have come. Death is inevitable. How do you want to live is always a matter of choice. When you are ready to experience, you are also ready to experience success. A person who failed has much better knowledge than a person who never tried. Everyone believed Mount Everest was insurmountable unless someone got there. Control your mind in a way that it never becomes the colony of negative ideas. Failing several times is just a way exploring ways in which it cannot be done. Nothing can distract you when determination of doing something makes you feel good. Do not ever ask people what you can do, because they will always tell what you cannot do. You would never know that next step would have been the final step until you take it. Never let the vibration of negative thoughts unbalance your equilibrium in this nature. Becoming successful is not the destination of your journey, but the start of a new journey. Learn how to smile through the pain and wait for your pain to turn gradually into pleasure. Life is not a serious business. It is just about how you respond to things which comes your way. Your mind is an immense source of energy. You just need to channel it into a positive direction. When you have no idea what you love to do, imagine yourself doing what you absolutely hate to do. Being entitled to huge failure is always better than being complacent with your little success. It is better to spend some sleepless nights rather than spending restless days for the rest of your life. This world is nothing but a reflection of your thoughts, so be thoughtful about how you perceive things. Push your limitations. Try to be the best version of yourself and see how you surprise yourself every day. Always have a clear idea about your necessities and luxuries. That is the only way you can invest in your future. Greatness is always achieved by one who strongly believes in their perspective, rather than following common perception. Never ever become a victim of your own negative thoughts. It is the worst way you can stop yourself from achieving your goal. Always set a standard if you desire, because we never want something very badly which is easily achievable or affordable to us. Failure is never a bigger risk than death. Do not be afraid of taking risks. Every moment that you are living, you are already taking the risk of dying, because you are constantly subjected to death until you are alive. So do not be afraid. Go ahead, take risk and make it big. To get started, you need to quit talking and begin experimenting. Only the optimist can find opportunity in every difficulty. To find success in the work you do, you need to stop overthinking. Do not let the fear of failure harm the merit that you deserve. Rising up after getting knocked down itself is a kind of success. You can make a change in the world only when you are crazy enough to have it. If you let failure overtake you, you will never accomplish your goals. People learn from their faults only when they experience defeat. It is useless when you learn a skill but not implement it. To achieve perfection, you need to have respect for the art. You can overcome your fears with your actions. The more daring you are, the better you can achieve. Others will have confidence in you only when you have confidence in yourself. Start forgetting your past to become better in the future. The chances of success increase by having a plan B. You can reduce your tensions by clearing the doubts before doing a task. Smart work can sometimes pay you more than hard work. Your face does not describe your character, but the behavior does. Do not let your age set a limit to your goals. It is the lack of courage that prevents you from reaching the peak. If you cannot motivate people, at least do not demotivate them. Facing reality is better than having a mind filled with fantasies. By bringing positivity into your character, you will easily be able to fulfill your goals. If you pay attention to the distractions, you may forget the path. If you set limits to your thinking, you will never obtain what is beyond it. Find the motivation you need within yourself, because you'll have no one but yourself in the end. Positive motivation can change a person's perspective forever. Hustle and stay motivated. Consistency is the key. Motivational speakers are just a source of finding the motivation by yourself. If you want it, don't let it go. Owning it will be finally worth it. Never underestimate the power of motivation. It can change the lives of the broken. When you almost give up, think of all the things that you could make better if you take the chance. Out of all the things that puts you down, there will be something that will lift you up stronger than ever. Losing everything is not the end. It could be the beginning of a great era you never saw coming. Motivation won't work if you don't have the will to accomplish. Stay with the right crowd to experience the right motivation throughout your life. You can see under a dim light. You just need some motivation to brighten your vision. You don't know what you're capable of until the right motivation hits you. What is life without money, enjoyment, family, friends, and motivation? You are spawned in the game of life to do the right things with the help of the right people with the right motivation. Remember the time when you were strong? There's still a chance for you to become that person. Make use of the time you have now. Postponing success will postpone the motivation simultaneously. You will face obstructions and resistance, but ultimately they make you the best and most unique. If people say you can't do it, they haven't tried enough. It's your chance to prove what you can. You can't open a locked door without the key. You can't unlock your way to success without the motivation. Mistakes motivate you. Carelessness takes it away. Effortlessly achieving success through someone else will lead your life towards negative motivation. You never thought of it, but it happened. Stand up and explore, because life is not yet over. They gave you empty promises and false hopes, but you still stuck to them. That's the motivation you require for better things. Losing while having the motivation does not count for embarrassment. It is your mini step towards the brighter side. If you have the courage, you can pursue all your dreams. You cannot do positive things by having negative thoughts in your mind. It takes a lot of effort to defeat a person who never gives up. Learn to accept your mistakes and get forward with your life. If you limit yourself, you will not be able to achieve as much as you wish to achieve. Bravery is when you do the things that scare you the most. Never do the mistake of ignoring the advice of an experienced person. Always keep in mind that happiness and sadness are both the consequences of your actions. Most people destroy their lives because they have no control over their mouths. None other than you can bring a positive change in yourself. Problems are something that continues the adventure of life. Execute your plan before someone else takes its credit. If you start delaying things, even your success gets delayed. Forget about succeeding if you cannot believe in the work you do. There are no chances of winning if you do not join the race. Motivation will drive you closer, but if you don't put in your efforts, you won't get anywhere. I am motivated. It's just not enough for me to make it happen. Motivation feels like a trouble. It makes you do things even if you're not ready for it. You can do it. Maybe not now, but very soon you surely will. It's not your choice to win or to lose, but it's your choice to try and take part. I want to take my chances even if the odds are against me. Working smart proves to be better than working hard, so do what you're thinking of right now. Getting motivation from the right people is a different kind of feeling. The problem with me is that I can't stay motivated. It just comes and goes away from me. You feel deeply motivated only when you're committed to what you do. I like to stay motivated. It gives me something to work and live for. I was never in the right state of mind until I pushed myself out of my comfort zone and gained some motivation. We don't know someone's limits unless they show how motivated they are to do something they deserve. Optimism is itself a kind of motivation that helps us overcome our fears. Anyone with the right intentions, motivation, and confidence can conquer the world. Even the small help of yours can make someone happy for the whole day. Set your goals high so that you never aim low. Complaining about things will only complicate your life. Desires do not get fulfilled on their own. You need to work hard to achieve them. Ego is something that prevents you from reaching the best parts of your life. No one knows what their future is, but still they work to make it better. Achieve your goals step by step so that your success lasts for longer. I love to accept all challenges because I love the smell of victory. Talk less so that your mind gets greater things to think about. Lying to yourself is never a solution to stop yourself from worrying. Always think big so that the harvest you reap will be bigger. If you think a lot, you will never begin to do it. Only the people who are capable of ruling can conquer the world. If you think you do not deserve your dream, you would never have dreamed of it. Excuses are only for people who do not have the will to fulfill their goals. It gets really easy as you move on and try harder because everything comes with experience. I wasn't very sure if I was scared or embarrassed to show my talents. It feels good knowing that I have the motivation now. If things came at a cheap price, then we'd never need motivation to work. Even if you're confident, it doesn't mean that you're motivated. They are separated feelings that develop with patience. If you're afraid of it, don't stop. You need to find a way to overcome that fear forever. This generation lacks the motivation and willpower that the previous ones had. Miracles happen, but if you're not motivated, then you're missing the opportunity. You are capable of it. You're not lesser than anyone else who has achieved what they want. You'll be on top one day and inspire others. You can't fake motivation. It's your loss even if you do, because it won't take you anywhere. Relaxing all day won't gain you any motivation. You need to grind yourself to feel it. Money is a great motivator. It takes you to your goal and lets you open up to the world. We don't know if someone is feeling low or they're just lacking the motivation to get up. Motivation is a healthy teacher. It is something you'll need till the day you die. The aim isn't to be more successful than someone else. The aim is to stay motivated no matter what comes around. Some people are such smooth talkers. They end up becoming motivational speakers, which is not a bad thing. You need the right motivation to get there, so focus on what you need. There's not going to be a second chance. You either do it now or forget it ever happened. You need to be serious while making some choices. Regret is not something you want later on. They say it's easier said than done. Well, saying is also a beginning. Start by preparing your mind. That's where it all begins. Stay around people who are motivated. They might not talk to you, but you'll surely get motivated from them. It's always the curious ones who want to get there. Their motivation comes from within themselves. We're lucky to have the ability to do something. Do what gives you happiness and relief. It's never the ones who imitate others. Being unique is the best kind of motivation there is. I can't sleep knowing that I haven't done anything useful today. Make every moment count. Even the slightest thing can make you feel happy about yourself. You will know the importance of the moment after it's gone. It's time to buckle up and start working for what you need. Difficult days make you stronger. It's not the time to give up. Instead, it's time to put on your best game. Make opportunities for yourself instead of waiting for them. It might come to you once, but you can make it happen 100 times. There is always a way. To find one or to make one is up to you. When you don't have people to motivate you, it's time to get up and start doing it yourself. You don't need anyone to get where you want. If you are courageous enough, you will surely succeed in your task. If you start depending on others, you will never move forward in life. Leadership is not about controlling other people, but controlling your thoughts. Taking greater risks is better than standing back and doing nothing. Continue to think about what you want to achieve, and you will certainly fulfill what you desire. Unless you work hard silently, people will always try to put you down. Making plans can help you from falling into serious problems. To have a better future, you need to start creating your future instead of predicting it. Surrounding yourself with negative people will only bring you down. You will always be hidden in the darkness if you don't start facing the realities. Success comes with time, so be patient and wait for it. Decide before taking every step, as even a small step can make a great difference. If you only focus on the pain, you will never advance in life. The first step for achieving success is by overcoming all your fears. The greatest lesson in life is taught by failures. Have faith in who you are and all you are. Recognize that you possess a force greater than any difficulty. Success is not definitive. Failure is not fatal. What counts is the courage to go on. Those who believe in the beauty of their dreams have the future in their hands. Only our present-day doubts will prevent us from realizing our dreams for the future. Don't keep an eye on the time. Follow its lead. Move forward. Your only restriction is how much action you take. Dream big, do it, and see it through. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Success is not always simple, but it is always worthwhile. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. Because nobody else will do it for you, keep working hard.